In my opinion, summer mornings are the best. The sun awakens long, hazy fields. Out here in the country, blackberries and zucchini grow in abundance, begging someone to pluck them from their home and enjoy them. Today, I'm doing just that with beautiful summer zucchini. We are going to make both Einkorn Sourdough Salted Chocolate Zucchini Muffins, as well as gluten-free salted chocolate zucchini muffins. We are in the midst of summertime's warmth. Last week set us up with record-breaking days of 100-degree weather, and now that it's cool, I'm ready to get a few things made and into the freezer for snacking. Today I'm making a double batch of these chocolate zucchini muffins to save for my husband's hunting trip and for snacking for the kids and I. These muffins freeze great, and that's one of the reasons why I love to make them, because we can just go into the freezer and pluck it out and enjoy it. Sometimes the kids will even take it out of the freezer and just start gnawing on it without it coming to room temperature. But I still think that it's best straight from the oven. I'll grate the zucchini and then pat it dry with a towel. Also note that as zucchini sits in the fridge, it will get more dry, and you do want to use some of the moisture in the zucchini. So if your zucchini has been in the fridge for a while, try to add a little bit of moisture with it. Don't try to pat it down to get the moisture out. In fact, you might not get very much moisture out if it's been in there for a while. But you can always add a little bit of extra zucchini to your recipe, or you can add a couple tablespoons extra milk to add some more of the moisture. Either of those will help it. This recipe, like many, you start with the wet ingredients and sugar, and then you mix up your dry ingredients. And then in the end, you combine everything. If you tried my lemon poppy seed muffins, you'll know I love using sourdough with my muffins, and this recipe is just the same. I've used my sourdough starter and it turned out wonderful combining with the zucchini. Grease a muffin tin well before pouring each section half full of batter. I think the secret ingredient in these muffins is the salted chocolate. Now you might not have salted chocolate, and you can always use chocolate chips or any other chocolate bar. Make sure that you chop it up finely and that you set it aside to put in until at the end, because we want to make sure we get it right inside the middle of these muffins. I thought this would be a good surprise for breakfast this morning for the kids because it's kind of a treat. It is a treat, but you can use these for breakfast. You can use them for a snack, or you can use them as a type of dessert. If you want to use them for breakfast, you can always lower the amount of sugar in them. This morning we're doing muffins and we're doing yogurt as a special breakfast, and then maybe I can get the kids to help me put these into bags for the freezer. When putting these into the freezer, wait until they are completely cooled. If you don't do that, the moisture that's in the muffins can sometimes make them get a little bit mushy. In fact, I did that when I brought these over to a friend's house a couple weeks ago, and I didn't have time to let them cool all the way before putting them into a Ziploc bag and bringing them over. And so when we got there, they had become quite a bit mushier than they were in the beginning, and they weren't bad. I wouldn't say they were bad, but they didn't hold together quite as well as they would have had I let them cool. You can store these in your freezer. You can take them out and put them in the microwave, or just let them warm to room temperature, unless of course you're like my kids and you like frozen muffins, because that could be a thing too. We really enjoyed these, and I hope you can enjoy some of these as well, because who isn't looking for another zucchini recipe during summer? There is so much zucchini around this time of year, and I love it. I can't get enough of it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you along, and it really does help the channel to grow, and it helps you to be able to see when a new video comes along. I'd also love to know what you thought of this video. Do you like it more as a story, or do you like it where I'm just giving you more directions for the recipes? I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.